Hands up. Don't move. Good. You can follow instructions. I'm sorry if I startled you, but I'm going to need you to step away from that console. And just so you know, if you even think about making a move for your gun, you won't be making a move for anything else ever again. Now, take a step to the left and face the wall. Don't turn around. I didn't tell you to do that, did I? Quick word of advice, friend. It's not a good idea to disobey the guy aiming a gun at your back. You're joking. A gun is being held to your back, and your first instinct is to tell the one holding it that they're bluffing. Either you're braver than I thought, or a whole lot dumber. You can understand where I'm coming from, right? Good. And in turn, I understand, since you're a security guard, your reluctance to follow the orders of an enemy combatant. Now that we understand each other, I have a few questions for you. Ones that you will answer. Otherwise, well, based on what I've been saying, I'm sure you can guess what will happen. Now firstly, what is the security guard doing in the launch room? There's no way you have the proper clearance to be in here. Security guards' keycards don't reach above level 3, and this is a level 6 room. Nobody except the commander and his lieutenants can get in here, and you are neither. Really? Unlikely story. Now tell me the truth, before I show you just how unloaded my gun really is. Hey! What are you doing? Trying to escape, huh? Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Shh. Don't struggle. Don't fight. It'll all be over in just a second. Ah, there you are. Finally awake. You kept me waiting. Don't try to play possum. I noticed the change in your breathing. You're awake, even if you don't want to be. Besides, despite what movies might tell you, people don't normally get knocked unconscious for more than a few minutes. No, I didn't even need that long to get you here. This room should be a nice and secluded little getaway for us to carry on with our interrogation. Oh, all I did was suffocate you until you passed out. You might have a mild concussion, but nothing life-threatening. At least not for the moment. Now, getting down to business, who are you? I wasn't certain at first, but seeing you now, I know you're not a security guard. Your face doesn't match the files for any of the people in this facility. Oh yes, I have quite accurate files on the people that run this place. The people I work for have been planning this operation for a while, and they hired me, the best of the best. I use the best equipment, the best personnel, and the best information. I know everything there is to know about this facility, about the terrorist group that runs it, and I know that you are not supposed to be here. So, why don't you enlighten me on the truth of your identity? I'm particularly interested in how you came to be dressed in a security guard uniform, And I am definitely wondering how you managed to gain access to the one console in this place that's capable of firing every single nuke that this facility holds. Of course I know about the nukes. Like I said, my information is the best of the best. Why else would I be here if not for them? It's not like there's anything else important in this location. The guards here are bored, the commander is bored, even the penguins outside are bored. This is essentially just a storage facility for the terrorists, while the ones in charge try to figure out who to use their weapons on. But I'm obviously going to stop that before it happens. Before we can do that, however, I need to know exactly what you were doing with that console. Were you planning on arming them, perhaps? Firing them at a target and blaming this group for the attack? Because I know you're not a member. So maybe you work for another organization. In which case, I have to say, from one professional to another, you've done quite impressive work here. I'm being completely serious. Our methods may be different, but the results are the same, aren't they? I prefer stealth, crawling through air vents, stealing codes, and knocking out guards. You, however, seem to like hiding in plain sight. Why, if it weren't for the slip-up in the guard uniform, and the fact that I was also here, you would have gotten away scot-free. But you did make that mistake, and I was here. So, here we are, one secret agent face to face with another. There's gotta be a better way of swapping notes. That's right. From what I can tell, neither of us is actually aligned with the terrorists running this facility. As far as I'm aware, we work for separate organizations that just seem to be stepping on each other's toes. It happens sometimes in this business. We don't all know what the others are doing, obviously. And sometimes we butt heads. Oh, yeah. Sorry about the whole knocking you out thing, by the way. It was nothing personal. After all, I did tell you not to run. And can I give you some advice? Don't run from someone pointing a gun at you, unless you are absolutely certain you can get away. It's not really wise to risk getting shot over nothing. Now that we've cleared up exactly who you are, though, that does still leave us with one remaining question. What were you doing at that console? You weren't planning on firing the nukes, were you? Okay. Good. You don't seem the type. Though, I suppose that's part of the game, isn't it? Part of being an agent is pretending to be something you're not. Being perfectly honest, I'm not here to fire the missiles. I'm here to destroy them. The people I work for aren't interested in acquiring the nukes. They want them taken off the board. And that is a goal I am more than happy to comply with. Though the money certainly helps too. I wonder, is money your motive as well? Or is there perhaps a more personal reason for you? I'm not entirely sure. And while I am quite tempted to release you and find out, I'm not entirely sure I can trust you. Anything you say, and anything you do, could just be an attempt to put me at ease before you stab me in the back. And I'm sorry, but I just can't take that risk. It's the reason why I'm going to have to leave you here, all tied up and cozy while I complete my mission. I'm sure you will be able to escape eventually. After all, an agent capable of sneaking into this place should be more than able to escape a pair of handcuffs. I'm sure your basic training will have covered it. But it will still take you a while, won't it? And the launch room is only a few doors down. Should be more than enough time for me to sneak in and disarm the missiles like I was going to. I'm sorry. I can see how annoyed you are, but I just can't trust you. That's how it is in this game. It's just us. The only person I can rely on is me. And the only person you can rely on is you. That's just the way things are. So, apologies again. You seem rather nice, all things considered. Though again, who's to say that's the real you, not just a facade, Good luck getting out of those binds. And I hope that we'll see each other again. In happier circumstances, preferably. For now, though, so long, good luck, and sorry, again. You do seem like a really good secret agent.